Reading. Why do we read? How can we get people to read who don't seem to like reading or have never done it? Well, I think I said before, I've been really lucky. I had a mum who read to me, who came and sat on our bed. Peter and I slept in the same room, and she'd sit in the bed and we'd squeeze up and she'd sit there and read a story, and she read it as if she cared about it, and she did care about it. And so we caught, if you like, the magic of the stories that she was reading to us. And that was the beginning, with mum or dad. And I think, in a way, that's always the best way for young people to come to a love of reading. It's not being told this is good for you. It's not a medicine. It's not that. It's a mum or a dad or a granny or a grandpa or a friend sitting there and telling a story and reading a story. And I have a 1-year-old great-grandson, and I saw him sitting on his father's lap and the father turning the pages over. And that's not true. The child was turning the pages over, age 1. And you think, well, what's the point of that? He can't understand the words, but that's not the point. He was turning the pages, looking at the pictures, thinking it was interesting, looking at the colours and the shapes. He may not know what was happening in every single page, but he knew his daddy liked it. He liked hearing his daddy's voice and being close to his daddy. That kind of thing. Now, sometimes mums and dads are too busy. They're busy, busy, busy lives. And maybe everyone's watching television or on their iPads or their phones or whatever. If you can make time each day at home, if you're a mum or a dad or an auntie or whatever, just to read 10 minutes to a child each day. So they all know it's story time. They all know it's story time. They all know it's story time. And that way it gets it to be a happening in their lives they look forward to. And if it doesn't happen there, it's the teacher. It's down to the school. So how can a teacher help in this? Well, the teacher can only help if that teacher is given the books in the first place. So there must be a good library which the children can choose from and the teacher can choose from, and the time in the day to do it. And that must be in every single school. There must be a time just for quiet story reading. And I did it myself as a teacher. From 3 to 1:30 every afternoon, I knew perfectly well, and so did my head teacher at the time, that children learn virtually nothing after 3 o'clock. They're too tired. What do children want to do at 3 o'clock? I can tell you, they want to go home. And what do you think teachers want to do? They want to go home too. But you've got this half hour, and it's precious. So use it the way both would like it. Tell a story, read a story, or the children can tell stories. It's story time for half an hour. No comprehension, no punctuation, no spelling, nothing like that. It's just enjoying the story. So when you walk out of school at the end of the day, you've got the story still in your head. You're still wondering about it and thinking about it. Maybe you're still laughing about it, or maybe you're still crying about it. And then the teacher can go on the next day and the next day. That's how I became a writer. And any children who are watching this, we are all writers. We all like telling stories. When you're very young and you're not supposed to tell stories, they're called lies. And quite a lot of children are rather good at that stuff. I was very good at it myself. You invent as you go along. And that's what writers do. If I'm holding up a book like this and I've got my name on it, it's because I'm really good at lying. That's what it's about. And so it's really important that you enjoy telling your stories. Everyone knows, of course, their stories. It doesn't matter. It's not a proper lie. But it's in your mind, you've made up these stories. And we all like doing that. We do it all the time. And there comes a time when you think, oh, it's really quite nice. I think I'll write that down and try it out. And then if you're really brave, if the teacher likes to do this, you stand up and you can read it to the others or get your teacher to read it. And then you'll see how other people like your stories too. That's how it starts. That's why I'm a writer. Quite like it. Quite like people listening. Hope you do too.